for joining me for this episode of Colton High Screencasts. I'm your host, Mr. Dollins. Talking about what you are learning is one of the most important ways of making sure you remember and understand all the new stuff your teachers are throwing at you. All the research says as much. However, during this time of school closure, the most challenging part of the learning process to replicate is collaboration. Face it, every day you are used to partnering up with a variety of your friends and peers to talk about class content. And now you're stuck at home on an island. While not anywhere close to the same as talking with your elbow partner, Flipgrid provides an easy way to access the ideas of your classmates. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to access this computer creation app with ease. But one disclaimer, this tutorial shows how to access Flipgrid from your computer. You can also access it from a phone or tablet. We'll take a look at that in another screencast. So let's get going. The easiest way for you to access your Flipgrid is through your Google Classroom. See, Flipgrid is a teacher-based account, and the teacher sends you the assignment, and you log into it, much as you would with a app like Nearpod. So as you can see here, this student has access to this class here that I've added to their platform. And when they come in, you go to the classwork stream. And from there, you can see that you have a check-in opportunity that is due on April 8th. Click on that, and that takes you to a Flipgrid link. So from the Flipgrid link, you click on it, and it takes you into Flipgrid. It's going to ask you to log in with Google. You can ask it to remember you if you wish. Click on that. You'll in with your account, and you're successful. So here you are in Flipgrid. This is the assignment that you're going to do. As you can see, somebody has also responded to this. The assignment is simple. Pick 3 things to tell me about. One exciting thing you did during spring break, one thing you miss about break, etc., etc. So once you have read the assignment and you know what you're supposed to respond to, you come down here and you click on the plus sign. The plus sign will ask you if you want to allow your camera and your microphone to be used. Of course you do. Then you bring up your video. So you can see, there I am. And so now you're going to take the time to start recording. You have a lot of options with recording. The issue here, number one, that you have a time limit. Your teacher can determine the time limit for you. And that, in this particular case, only 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can also see that you can show the topic off to the side. So that way, if you want to read it before you continue talking, let's say you forgot, you can read it, and that's helpful. And here you can add a sticky note to your screen. So if you want to leave a note to your teacher, you can leave a note as well. Maybe you didn't understand something and you want to share about that. Or maybe you had a huge aha and you want to add that in there as well. Down here at the bottom, you have several controls, including filters. You can change the color of your screen. Like this one, it looks like something out of like late 1960s. You can go here, something colder. You can even do this one, my favorite, which is to make yourself look like a Space Invaders character from the old Atari video games. And then, of course, you can go back to nothing. You also can add text to your screen. So if you want to type up something, to the person reading, to your teacher, that'd be great. You can add stickers here, much like emojis and whatnot. So if you want to laugh about something or celebrate, you can do all of that. You can also create a board. And the board allows you to add all sorts of things. You can do writing and whatnot. You can also add custom stickers too. So if you want to write on yourself, you can do that, and you can clear your board too. So we can go back here to the home page just by clicking out on the X. So from there, we want to do our recording. So, there's also these ones here. So you can actually add clips and add and just do audio, or check your audio as well. And you can even upload things if you need to upload. So there's a lot of options for you to choose from here. So in order to record, you need to make sure that you're in a space where recording isn't going to be too invasive. Try not to have too much going on in the background. For best audio, this is going to sound really strange, but one of the best methods that podcasters and other people who do videos or do a lot of audio do is they'll go and hide themselves in their closets in order to record audio, because the clothing that is in their closets actually absorbs the sound. So if you're afraid that you're going to get too much echo or reverb in your place, you can avoid that by surrounding yourself with sound absorbing materials. So once you click on that, you wait for the countdown, and then you just start talking and you answer the question. Once you're done, you click next. It will give you an opportunity to edit. Once you click next, you can then take a selfie of yourself that you would upload to the video, so that way your teacher can see who you are. Click next again. It's going to tell you not to close your window. You type in your name. You can leave a title. You can link to a website, anything that you need. You submit your video and you're done. You click X and there's your video. When your teacher comes in, your teacher can look at that video and they can actually give you a specific video response. And that's actually something else you can do. So let's say you wanted to respond to this student's video. You could watch it, which we're not going to do. But from watching their video, you can actually also click to add a video to them. Notice how up here in the corner you see my face. That says that I've recorded a response specifically to that student's video. That means that if your teacher asks you to do so, you actually could be tasked to say, hey, go and find a couple videos in the Flipgrid that you want to respond to and make your own response. And you could actually do it like that. So it's the way of collaborating to a degree. There are other ways that teachers can provide classroom assignments. So there you go. That's Flipgrid. Pretty easy app to use. Later on, we'll take a look at the tablet or cell phone version of the app, so that way you can see how to do it from that interface. But in the meantime, this is a good start, especially for those of you using your Chromebooks. All right, thanks again for being here. Hopefully you will be successful in all your activities. And until next time, this is Mr. Dollins.